Robbing the mail. Love this game. Love it. Let's look at the letter. It is clearly a ransom note. It reads, Sternwood, we have your wife. You have exactly 24 hours to come up with $20,000 or you will never see her again. Place the money in unmarked bills in a black briefcase. Be standing at the corner of Peoria and Elm at exactly 12 midnight. From there, you'll be contacted with further instructions. Remember, no police or she's a dead woman. Okay, let's take that. That's important evidence. Important evidence. Oh, the name Mr. Sternwood is pasted on the envelope using letters cut out from newspapers. Let's take the envelope too. Okay, let's close the mailbox, shall we? Let's rob the mail, close the mailbox, and then... But there's mail in the mailbox, but they didn't put the little red flag up. How dare they? How do they know there's anything in there? Let's walk up to the mansion and see what happens. You're at the front door of the mansion. The door has a huge knocker on it. Let's use the knocker. See who's home, shall we? Let's use... You wrap the knocker against the door. An old man comes and answers the door. In a condescending tone, the butler explains that he has orders not to let anyone in. He adds that his employer has had a difficult night and is currently asleep. Oh, a difficult night? Oh, out partying or having a freaking hangover or something, buddy boy? Well, you know, what the heck? You got a snoot suit on, you're in my way? You're in my way! This old butler looks like he might be a problem, but you've no doubt you can handle him. That's a clue. Let's punch his lights out. Punching people, shooting people, breaking and entering, stealing people's mail. What a great game, right? Just a very entertaining game, I tell you. Very entertaining. Sacco! Sacco! Mankind! You've knocked the butler out with a tremendous roundhouse to the jaw. He lies in an unconscious heap at your feet. Let's walk in, shall we? I don't think we need to go to the right. I think we just need to go upstairs, I believe. The right's just a kitchen, just a useless kitchen. Okay. Let's look around here. Let's look around. Okay, let's open some doors here. Sneak around quietly because we're breaking and entering here. Just in-game stuff. No condoning anything else. The smell of cheap perfume fills the air. You know you've smelled that fragrance before. Heavy snores from the bed indicate that the woman there is in a deep sleep. Let's look at her. I believe this is the secretary. The woman is a real looker. You know you've seen her before, and from what you remember, she's a real schemer. Ah, she's the mastermind. Let's open up the drawer here. You open the table. Let's see. Memo. It looks to be a blank notepad. You notice that the top sheet of the pad has many indentations on it. Let's take it, shall we? Just like Shadowgate, when in doubt, take. Ballpoint pen, I don't think I need that. Glasses. I don't think I need those things. I'll just leave them in the drawer. I'll take the glasses, I guess. I don't think I need that. If I need it later, I'll just come back. I think it was the memo that you needed to take here. Let's open up this side door here. Let's go in the other room, shall we? You're in the master bedroom. There is a man asleep in the bed. Let's look at this dude. See this guy here. It looks like Mr. Sternwood is in a deep sleep. Okay, let's not disturb him. Oh, didn't mean to open the briefcase. Well, there's nothing in it anyway. It looks like a legal-sized envelope. Let's take it, shall we? We don't need the tissue or the candy box, just the envelope. Okay, let's open up the envelope now. Come on. Oh, inventory items. You open the envelope 3. It's a letter that says, Sternwood, this is my final warning. Keep away from Vickers, or your wife will learn all the details. I don't think your rich wife will look too favorably upon you in her will after that. Ooh, heavy stuff. Remember, I'm watching you, so stay away from my girl. Sounds like a blackmail letter to me. Blackmail note. Let's take it. Okay. I think we're almost at the end of the game here, so just gotta figure everything out and put all the pieces together and solve the mysteries here. The mysteries of... Yeah, this takes place in Chicago, 1940, so it's like a sort of gangsta private detective sort of storyline here. Which I always wanted to play this. I always wanted to play this game. And I bought this game like probably 2012, I believe. I just love this game ever since I played it. But yeah, my brother never had a chance to finish the game, so I'm dedicating this to my brother Nate. Hey Nate, doing this just for you. Love you, brother. What am I doing now? Oh, the memo. I remember now. I had to think what I needed to do next. Use the pencil on the memo, if I remember correctly. Use the pencil to shade over the indentations on the pad. Yes! You can now read what was written on the previous sheet. Okay, let's read it then. Timetable. 2:15 a.m. Be sure Joe's place is closed up and everyone is gone. 2:30 a.m. Put the missus in the woman's stall. Make sure she is bound and unconscious. 2:45 a.m. Be waiting near the front door for Ace's arrival. 3 o'clock a.m. Jump the PI and place him in the stall. Be sure he's unconscious. Use 10 cc's of diethynyl triamine on him. Take his gun and stuff. 3:15 a.m. Catch Siegel before he leaves for the night. 3:30 a.m. Get Joey behind his desk, then shoot him with Ace's gun. Take his car keys. 3:45 a.m. Plant Siegel's things on Ace. Put Ace's gun back. Ooh. Setup. That's a setup. Make sure his fingerprints are on everything. 4 a.m. Dump the big old battle axe in Siegel's trunk. Put map in glove box. See, that's the other clues on what the fake evidence is and stuff. Give you some clues here on what everything happened to you in the previous time before you woke up. Leave the building and lock up. That was 4:30 a.m. 5 a.m. On the way home, plant new Siegel letter in Ace's file. You shake your head in amazement. What a setup, and what a nightmare, too. If you can't come up with proof of your innocence and bring it to the cops soon, then you'll be charged with murder, and kidnapping. Kidnapping and moida. Certainly. Let's get out of here. It's murder. It's arson. Quayle. Got to do a Quayle reference in there, India. Oops, where am I going? Go back here. You're in the mansion vestibule. This room is bigger than a city block. Let's get out of here. Let's get into the cabin. I sense the end is near here. You're in a beat-up yellow cab. I keep on saying this. I'm gonna say this the whole time. Let's speak to the nice cabbie here. Let's speak to him. Let's go back to, what was I name? Oh, Peoria. Go back to Peoria here. So I'm trying to think what's next. Oh, yeah. Next is you gotta, if I remember correctly, you gotta get rid of the incriminating evidence, and then you gotta, save the good evidence that you need with what you figured out, and then get rid of the bad evidence. Oh, here it is. Here you go. Gotta pay the nice old cabbie here. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let me just do one thing at a time here. Oh man, this is so fun playing this game. It brings back a lot of memories here of me playing it for the first time a couple years ago. Thanks, bub. Oh, no, come on. Just hope I don't meet up with that mugger again. Oh, I don't want to do that. Or any other muggers for that matter. For that matter, I mean. Going okay so far. Okay, I could take the side alley to go into the sewer, but I remember last time there was a mugger down there, so let me just go inside. It's an easy way to avoid all the muggers. I don't want to get mugged again. I'm doing really good in this run so far, so. Go down in the sewer. The sewer that you're in smells really, really nasty. Nasty sewer. Where do I go? Left or left? Where do I go? Left or the right? Let's go to the left. So much for your new pair of shoes. I hope I'm going in the right direction here. I need to navigate this labyrinth of a sewer. Okay, I guess I don't. That's the dead end here. You better be careful where you step. Oh, great. I think I know where I'm just going around in circles. Okay, here I am. Here's what I need to be. You're in the deepest part of the sewer. So this is where you got to get rid of all the incriminating evidence. So let's discard some things. Let's discard the lighter because it's in your possession. Well, if you do that, it may cause trouble later. Okay, so at least it gives you indication on what to keep, what to throw out. So okay, get rid of the sunglasses. Get rid of the hanky. Okay. And do I get rid of the wallet? When in doubt, chuck it down the drain, right? Okay. Because if it's really important, then they'll I don't know. Okay, so hold on. If you do that, it may cause trouble later. So the game at least helps you on what you need to do. But you need to get rid of this 38 special because this is the murder weapon. This is the murder weapon that I think it was the secretary used to kill the big boss. Yeah, boss. You discard the 38. Okay. At least they didn't get to meet up with Sugar Shack. Maybe if I go to the police station, but let's see. I yes. The map is the incriminating evidence, if I remember right. If I remember this. Gotta get rid of the map. Get rid of the map. You discard the map. Okay, yep. Let's get rid of the snapshot too, shall we? Any evidence linking you to this? Oh man. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a photo of the gal asleep in the bed. Okay, that sort of gives you a clue on what it is. There's that one file I need to get rid of. Let's see. Let's look at it. Is it file 2? Is it file 2? Nope, receipt. No. Ah, dang it, come on. Nope. No. I'm trying to remember what I need here. Come on. File 5, maybe? Okay, this is the one I need to get rid of. Okay, file 5. Let's see. Let's trash the file here. Let's get rid of the ammo case. I guess I didn't really need it after all. Oh, okay. I guess that was important. The gun is not important, but the ammo case is. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, that's the other thing I need to get rid of, the note. Let's toss the note here, too. So many things to throw out. Oh, my God. Oh, throw it down the hole. Ducky, go down the hole. Throw everything down the hole. I just remembered that. Funny. Oh yeah, let's throw the gag down there too. Okay, I think that's everything. If this messes up,